You like that? You like that?
It.
Glad to have you with us in the studio. I'm Reese Davis, bringing you the EA Sports NCAA Football 14 pregame show presented by Nissan. Innovation that excites. Florida State's been on a roll lately, but a winning streak is only important if it continues to be a winning streak. By extending it, we'll see if they can get it done in this one. Thanks for checking out the pregame show. NCAA college football action coming up next with Brad and Kirk on the call. David and I will see you at halftime.
55,000 fans are here at Bobby Dodd Stadium in Atlanta, one of the oldest college football stadiums in the South. Let's head down to the coin toss now. And it's brought to you by Coke Zero. Real Coca-Cola taste and 0 calories. Enjoy everything. Both teams have sent their special teams onto the field, and we're ready for the opening kickoff. He sends this one deep. He's to the 10. He's pushed out of bounds at the 47. So the offense will come out in opponent's territory for their first drive of the game.
They couldn't have asked for better field position than this.
Completes it, but he can't shake the defense. They got 4 yards on that one.
He took what the defense gave him that time, which is okay. It keeps the yards to go a little bit more manageable.
From the 43-yard line, second down. They run left, and he'll lose yardage.
If these defenders continue to exploit the O-line like that, it's going to be a long day for this running back.
Hit immediately.
It's a nice job here by the wide receiver of looking the ball in and keeping the chains moving. He was on the same page as his quarterback as they both saw the double outside linebacker blitz coming.
From the 32-yard line, first down. They hand it off again. The ball pops free, and they fall on the loose ball.
WTF.
The quarterback leads the team out on the field for the first drive. They come out in a 5-wide set. Green on the run. Still on his feet. Gets out to around the 48.
You love having this kind of weapon. You already know what kind of damage he can cause in the passing game. And here you can see what he can do when you hand the ball off to him.
From the 48-yard line, it's first down. There's a strike complete. And down he goes at the 29.
It's a great job here by the quarterback of recognizing the outside linebacker blitz and delivering the football for a first down.
He gets out to about the 21-yard line.
They are just choking up the field.
Second and 1 coming up here. Ball on the 21-yard line. Tackle made at the 22.
Go, big third down.
Loss of 1 yard on the play. That makes it 3rd and 3.
Man left. 3 down. Let's go.
And they make the stop at about the 11.
Great effort here by the wideout to
course,
secure the
I
ball
would
and
dig.
pick up some extra yardage.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 11-yard line. Throws, and he's got a man. Touchdown. Splits the uprights with the extra point. Let's check in with Reese Davis in the studio.
The Eagles came into the game ranked 6th. After that performance, they're going to fall like Wile E. Coyote off a cliff. This game is now a final. And at least for one team, maybe I should say mercifully a final.
Carroll has the ball all teed up, and he's ready to kick this one off. Excellent kick. And it sails out of the end zone for a touchback. The last time the offense had it, they lost a fumble. So I'm pretty sure the coaching staff was over there talking about ball security.
It may be early, but don't think the coaches haven't spent a lot of time reminding these guys how important it is to take care of the football.
And he hits him hard at the 18-yard line.
That is the loss of 7 on the play. That'll make it 2nd and 9.
So the sack makes this a 2nd and long. Fires out to his wideout. Tackle at the 44-yard line.
Control on the tackle at the 44-yard line. First down.
10 to go. Ball on their own 44. He's tackled at about the 35.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
They're giving away free yards and only making life easier for the guys on the other side of the ball.
First and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line. Robinson gets 3 yards on the carry.
That makes it 2nd and 8.
They come out in an empty backfield. Steps up. Quick throw out to the receiver, incomplete.
That pass didn't look exactly right when it left his hand. Sometimes you don't get a great grip on the ball, and it comes out a little wobbly.
From the 17-yard line, it's 3rd down. Gets it to his wide receiver, and he's got another one. Well, he caught it, but it's almost no yards gained, and now it's 4th down.
Give props to the D here for coming up with a big stop on 3rd down.
The kick is up, and it's through the uprights. Looks like they're ready for the kick. He kicks it off, and he got all of that one. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. They punched it in for 6 on the last series. Can they do it again?
This quarterback right now is in a rhythm, and a lot of that has to do with his preparation. You can see right now with the reads that he's being able to make, getting the football out of his hands, that he's feeling very, very confident in his ability to throw the football.
Trying to blitz the piss out of him. Golly, dude.
First down. Defense trying to prevent any more damage. First and goal inside the 5. Touchdown,
Wow.
Yellow Jackets.
Wow.
He makes the PAT. Let's get an update now. Here's Reese Davis. Reese?
Time to head for Raleigh. This game was so tight, every play seemed to be of the utmost importance.
Carroll has his kick team lined up, and he is set to kick this one off. Nice kick, plenty of distance. And they can forget about returning this one. It's not quite a blowout, but unless they do something here, it might turn into one. And they bring him down for a sack on the play. They find themselves in a hole here after that sack. It's second and long. Quarterback all by himself in the backfield with 5 wideouts. That's a great tackle at the 6-yard line. And they're going to put 6 DBs on the field to counter that 5-receiver look. On the throw, incomplete pass. He let that pass get away from him.
I think he's a little bit anxious. He actually looked a little bit too juiced that time, but he'll get the next one.
Not good. Not good.
And he muffed it. And he's tackled at the 41-yard line.
The quarterback did a really good job in the last drive of finding his receivers in space, and I bet he'll be looking to do the same thing again.
They try to get a head start there.
All right. That's a good little start there.
False start. Offense.
That penalty drives them back, and they're shooting themselves in the foot here.
Well, if they could just keep their concentration, they'll avoid situations like that.
So the penalty makes it first and 15. And he's sacked.
Coaches don't like it when their quarterback gets hit like that. Don't be surprised to see the old coach get on his lineman to protect the quarterback a little bit better.
That's it for one, and we might have the upset of the week on our hands. 14-3, Yellow Jackets. And we're back for more action here in quarter number 2. Throws quick to the receiver, and it falls incomplete.
Good play. Good play. We got to get off the field.
Third down now, and they need to get it down to the 31. He's at the 40, and it's caught, and he's tackled around the 35-yard line.
Too much. Too much.
It's up, and it's good. The kicker looks like he's ready to kick this one off. He just drills this one. He's to the 10. He's tackled at the 27-yard line. It was a pretty one-sided first quarter, but I wouldn't be surprised if things changed in a big way before halftime. Throws it deep. Incomplete. And they just couldn't connect there on the long ball.
Boy, that's one the quarterback wants back. He just had a little too much on that pass.
Second down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 27-yard line. Aaron it out long. No, incomplete.
As a defender, you want to keep your hands up. Maybe you can come away with a pick or at least deflect the ball.
They bring him down.
You know, that time, I think he saw the pressure was coming. He tried to make a play as a quarterback, and I can understand that. But eventually, you've got to be able to get rid of the football before you take a sack. That is a minus for the quarterback.
After the sack, it's now 4th and long. Brown is waiting for the snap. Didn't get all of that one. Hurd fields it at the 34. You think about the challenges these two teams are facing. On one side, you've got to find a way to keep building on your lead, and on the other side, you've got to find a way to get back in it. Gets it out to his receiver in a hurry. And he's shoved out of bounds around the 48-yard line. From their own 48-yard line. First down.
Position.
He might have a chance. So he calls his own number and gets about 6 yards.
That'll make it 2nd and 4.
Should be taking that ball away from him.
He has some room. To the 20. Tackled inside the 5-yard line. We've got a flag down on the field. Might have been offside.
Defense.
That was a good-looking play, and it sort of caught the defense off guard.
Focus.
That makes it 1st and goal.
It's first down, and they'll be looking for 6 points here.
We're in trouble.
Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
We're in big trouble. Big trouble.
And he tacks on the extra point. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. Sends it sailing downfield. He's to the 10. And down he goes at the 18-yard line. It's still only the second quarter. We've got a lot of football left, but I got to say, this one is teetering on the brink of a blowout. 5 wide. He's taken down right around the 28-yard line.
That's a gain of 10 on the play. That'll make it 2nd and inches.
Empty backfield, quarterback in the gun. 5 wide receivers. He's going to air it long. What a tackle. That was going to be a touchdown.
Great play for the offense and a great call by the offense. But the defense has to change things up. They've got to put more pressure on this quarterback.
And they've got the dime package in there to try and deal with this 5-receiver look. Tries to fit it in there, and it'll be intercepted.
What am I doing?
From their own 46-yard line, it's first down. And he's immediately tackled.
Gosh,
I like the call
please.
here by the defense to bring the heat with the outside linebacker. It was just a better call by the offense, and that's why it's a first down.
They'll make the sack.
But the defense is fired up, responding and reacting to that sack. Not only do they get the quarterback, but they hit him and hit him hard. I think that can really create some confidence for this defense. The next time this quarterback drops back to throw, you got to be thinking he's going to be a little bit gun-shy and concerned about the pressure that these defenses putting on him.
And they make the stop at the 40-yard line.
No gain on the play. That'll bring up 3rd and long.
Third down, and they need to get it to the 23.
Check 26, check 26.
And he can't get away from the pressure.
Less than 5 yards on the play. That makes it 4th and long.
That was crucial.
Corbett, the return man.
Really crucial there.
He gets it away, and this is a really nice punt. This punt bounces into the end zone, and this will be a touchback.
God, it's good.
You know the offense will be looking to do better this time out.
One general rule in any game is to hold on to the ball. If you're in the negative in the turnover department, your chances of winning decrease exponentially.
He gets hit out of bounds around the 26-yard line.
Not today, you are. Not today. Hey, check right, check right. Hey, easy, easy. Hey, check, check.
He's pushed out of bounds at the 30-yard line. He sails it long. This one is batted away.
Anytime you can prevent a third down conversion, you're doing something right. Solid coverage.
This.
And it's the offense that takes the field on 4th down. Kind of surprising here that they didn't elect to punt. I don't agree with this call. Slides down to the ground.
Gain of 9 yards. First down.
Here we go, here we go. Mike 55, Mike 55. Hey, eat. Kill, 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 kill. Right nine. Kill now. Kill, kill. Kill now.
Tackle made at the 47-yard line. They pick up good yardage that time on the pass play.
Here they kind of put pressure on the quarterback and challenged him to find the hole in the defense. And in this case, he did. Nice job.
So it's 2nd down and about 2 yards to go.
We gotta score.
They come out in a 5-wide set. He goes downtown.
Hey, I know he dropped it, but the safety put himself in a position to make a play. That's impressive.
That'll bring up 3rd and 2.
Look, kill, kill. Red nine. Check three, check three, check three. Yeah, like 80.
And down
down he goes.
Right around the 50.
They chose to throw the ball here on 3rd and short, and it proved effective as the little dump pass got them a new set of downs.
Watch the curls. Watch the curls. Oh, easy, easy.
Pulls it in. First down, and he's knocked out of bounds.
First down.
Mike, 55. Right there in the middle. 55.
And a nice catch there before he stepped out of bounds.
Gain of 15 yards. First down.
You got nothing. You got nothing. Mike 55. Mike 55. Hey, eat. Let's go. Yo, no. Let's go. Yo, no.
Tries to thread the needle, and it's not going to work.
I'm starting to get the sense that this guy's feeling the pressure that he has to make something happen. But what he has to realize is he's only making it worse.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 38.
What is happening with
The
this
quarterback
team?
in the gun. Empty backfield. 5 wide receivers in the formation. Georgia Tech's going to take their first time out of the half.
I think it was a great play call. It was very well executed. Any coach would be happy with that kind of outcome on a 1st or 2nd down play.
And he's going to come up with a sack.
That is a loss of 6 on the play. That makes it 3rd and 7.
It's 3rd down and 7 yards to go. Ball on the 42. Halfback's got it on the quick throw. Tackle at the 38-yard line. Florida State's going to use their first time out of the half here. A 4-yard loss.
This defense is fast enough that they can
Like the
create
pick.
negative yards on completed passes. So the offense might want to consider that next time they try that play.
Robinson to punt. He punts it away, and it's a great kick. He fields the punt at the 16.
Can I get a block? Please, can I get a block?
Quarterback couldn't maintain possession on their last drive. Let's see what he does here.
And we'll see how aggressive this defense is when they come back out.
I would be surprised if they kept up the pressure to try to fluster this quarterback some more.
There's a strike complete, and he's taken down around the 40-yard line.
Makes the tackle at the 40-yard line. That makes it 1st and 10.
Quick out to his receiver. He's tackled at the 49. He's at midfield.
Hurry up.
First down.
Knocked out of bounds around the 42-yard line.
7 yards. That'll bring up 2nd and 3.
They need about 3 yards to get the first here on 2nd down. A quarterback in the gun with 5 receivers. Brought down at the 13-yard line.
That's a 29 on the play. First down.
Defense goes with the extra defensive backs as the offense comes up 5 wide. Looking for 6, and he got it. Touchdown. That was a well-drawn-up play for the wideout.
Yeah, they saw something upstairs. It led to a touchdown. You can thank the play calling there. Very impressive.
So the offense will stay on the field and attempt the 2-point conversion. A short yardage defense here.
Easy. Kill.
try running left. They got it. Florida State lines up for the kickoff.
Number 10,
And he got all of this one. Great kick. The defense shut them down on their last drive, forcing a quick punt. They'll spread the field with 5 wide. Nice run up the middle. Georgia Tech's going to have to use their second time out of the half. Second down, and they're going to need about 3 yards to pick up the first down. Throws complete. He's got room to work. Inside the 30. They'll bring him down at the 7. The sub package in there defensively. This 5 wide receiver set. To the end zone, touchdown. And he adds the extra point. So a short 3-play, 75-yard drive. And the result, 7 points.
Well, Brad, right now this offense is hot. And they also took advantage of some mistakes there by the defense.
Nice kick, plenty of distance. He's to the 10. Brought down at the 11-yard line. We've played a half of football here. The Yellow Jackets lead it by 20.
In trouble.
All right, Reese, David, thanks, guys. Just about set to start the third quarter. Excellent kick. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback.
In trouble.
We're about set to start things up again.
This is a big drive.
And he's tackled around the 23-yard line.
This defensive lineman's got the kind of size and strength where he can disrupt the play all by himself.
So it's 2nd and 12. Ball in the 23.
Oh, gosh.
Warren, the ball carrier. They'll drop him for a loss.
That's a loss of 3 yards on the play. That makes it 3rd and 15.
Thank you. Goodness gracious.
He might not be able to get the pass off. Sheds one tackler. He can't hang on to it. That'll make it 4th down, and they're going to have to punt.
The defense held their ground on that play. The quarterback just wasn't able to find any open receivers.
Corbett is back to receive.
That would have been disastrous.
Corbett fields it at the 39. He's at the 40. He's knocked out of bounds around the 34-yard line. There's got to be some sense of urgency to this offense right now. They don't have the luxury of wasting drives if they want to get back in the game. He lets it go. Gets it. He's in space. Touchdown, and it ain't over yet. So the offense is going to go for 2.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
They go on the ground and fail on the 2-point conversion. The kicker looks like he's ready to kick this one off. He kicks it off, and he got all of that one. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. Well, the guys are chomping at the bit down there, waiting for the game to start back up.
Check. Down. Sam.
Gives it left side. He gets to about the 34-yard line.
That's good for a gain on 9 yards. That brings up 2nd and 1.
It's 2nd down now, and they're just a few feet away from that first down marker. Nice run, and he's brought down.
That makes it 1st and 10.
Gotta get him off the field right here.
Makes it out to maybe the 40-yard line.
No gain. That makes it 2nd and 10.
From their own 40-yard line. 2nd down. That's a great tackle at the 38.
Loss of 2 on the play. 3rd down.
They'll line up with 5 wide receivers. And he's hit immediately. Wow, a long game, but still not enough for the first.
Well, the offense hurt themselves by digging themselves into a hole on 1st and 2nd down. So the defense didn't really have to put too much thought in how to defend on that 3rd down.
It's away, and it's a booming punt. And he can't hang on to the ball.
That's a tough break. Whether you lose the ball or not, it can mess with your head when that happens.
That return man is lucky that his team got the ball back, or he would have heard an earful from the coach. Actually, he probably will anyway. The offense is coming out on the field, and they haven't had any problem finding the end zone lately.
This offensive coordinator's got to be feeling so good about the execution that he's seeing from his quarterback and his wide receivers. Because, again, they put so much time into trying to put a plan together. And to be able to see that actually come into play makes you feel pretty good as a play caller.
First and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line. Throws quick to the receiver, and it falls incomplete.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
They get to the quarterback, and now the ball is loose. And it's picked up by one of the linemen. And they hit him in the backfield. So the sack makes this 3rd and very long. The offense going to try to open this field up, coming out in a 5-wide set. And the defense counters with their dime look. Going deep, lays it out there. The senior makes the catch. The 10. Touchdown. Big play. And for Rivera, he's coming very close to breaking the school record for career touchdown passes.
What an awesome field general he's been in his time here. Orchestrating all these scores comes so naturally to this guy.
And he tacks on the extra point. A 4-play, 91-yard drive, and they put up 7 points.
You know, you always prepare your offense to think that we're going to have some success. These guys got to be coming over the sidelines after touchdown saying, man, I didn't expect it to be this easy.
This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback.
It's needed. They're going to get this stop.
And here we go with the offense ready to get things going again.
Check 99. Check 99.
Georgia Tech is up by a touchdown.
Set. Oklahoma.
It's caught. First down, and he's out of bounds.
Should be buzzing.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on their own 39.
Should be buzzing.
He's taken down at about the 41.
That's a gain of 2 on the play. That makes it 2nd and 8.
Check 99. Check 99. Go.
I didn't come back right here.
And they make the stop around the 44-yard line.
Vasquez was the intended receiver on the play. That'll make it 3rd and 5.
It's 3rd and 5. Ball on the 44.
Shim. Go.
Throws it in a hurry. He might have a chance. It's away from him. Touchdown. And that makes it 3 scoring tosses for him.
The one thing this quarterback does a nice job of is taking what the defense gives him. He's always looking for the open target.
He's crazy. 3 times.
He splits the uprights with the extra point. So a 4-play, 76-yard drive, and they get it in for 7.
Boy, that is scoring in a hurry. This offense is looking more and more explosive.
They line up to kick this one away. For Georgia Tech, they're having success rushing the passer tonight. This defense has been bringing the blitz and is having success getting to him.
The quarterback did a really good job in the last drive of finding his receivers in space, and I bet he'll be looking to do the same thing again.
Tackle made at about the 21.
Garrett makes the tackle at the 21-yard line. First down.
Roger. Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike is 59. Let's go. Yoda. Easy. QQ. Easy. QQ.
He's on the run. Out of bounds around the 17-yard line.
Call it a gain of 4 yards. That makes it 2nd and 6.
From the 17-yard line, it's 2nd down.
3 down. Check 59.
Hands it to the back, and down he goes, right around the 18-yard line. Slings it. Tackle at the 8-yard line.
Davis makes the tackle at the 8-yard line. That makes it 1st and goal.
Mike 55.
He makes it out to maybe the 7-yard line.
That brings up 2nd and goal.
They're at the 7. Second down. Touchdown, Florida State.
I'm glad you guys are entertained, all two of you. Who's here?
He
What
makes
up?
the
Say what up.
PAT. Florida State ready to kick this one off. He sends this one deep. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. Man, both offenses here in this third quarter have been on fire. Time for the defense to step to the forefront a little bit.
Makes you wonder which of these defenses has the ability to come up and make a stop. It could be one of those games where whichever defense comes up with that stop could be the team that wins the game. The last time out, they were able to pick up big chunks of yards through the air. You wonder if they'll go back to that same strategy, or will they start to lean a little bit more on their ground game.
Loss of 7 yards on the play. That'll make it second and long.
They find themselves in a hole here after that sack. It's second and long. Georgia Tech is up a score.
Let's take 3 big shots.
Caught with room to work. He's out to the 30.
Makes the reception.
That's 3 down and 1 to go. The Yellow Jackets with a touchdown lead. Welcome back to the action here as we resume play here in quarter number 4.
I did not expect him to throw that right there.
He's tackled right around the 38-yard line.
That makes it first and 10.
From their own 38-yard line. First down.
Please fumble. Please fumble.
Under pressure. They bring him down.
This quarterback has to do a better job of avoiding the rush, because sacks can be real drive killers.
Defense looking for another sack in this second down and long situation. They hand it off. Gets out to around the 38.
That brings us third and 10.
Georgia Tech is up 7. Can this offense do anything to slow down this pass rush?
I think they need to make some adjustments with their pass protection. Maybe allow the backs to stay in the block because the quarterback is getting pounded back there.
After the sack, it's now 4th and long. Robinson awaits the snap. Oh, excellent punt. They'll bring him down at the 37. Florida State's had a really hard time establishing any kind of rhythm on offense today.
Yeah, and we're so used to seeing that from them. They might want to go back and look at this film and try to study to see what they didn't do well, because this is not the type of offense you'd expect to see from these guys.
Both teams realize that when the ball is snapped, we're one play away from a very different ball game. Gives it right side. Nice gain as he works the right side.
Gain of 6 yards. That brings up second and 5.
From their own 43-yard line, it's second down. And he's taken down at the 48.
Gain of 5 on the play. first down.
Right here, right here. Mike, 55. Right there in the middle. 55.
In the shotgun and 5 wideouts. He scrambles. He's under some heat. He's at the 40. Knocked out of bounds around the 37-yard line. From the 37-yard line, it's first down.
Three down. Mike 55, Mike 55.
Got it. Complete, and he's out of bounds.
Call it a gain of 12 yards. First down.
New ball game.
Three down. Mike 55. Easy. Kill. Black down.
Caught, open field. Touchdown, FSU. Here comes the kicker to try to tie this game up. And he adds the extra point. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. And you know, it's basically like we're starting from 0 here in a one-quarter game now. Every possession is vital. 5 wide. They'll bring him down at the 44. We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 44-yard line. Brought down at about the 47-yard line. A couple, maybe 3 yards on that run.
One thing the coaches always say about this sophomore is that he has great lateral movement. That lets him move well behind this defensive line and get after a lot of plays in the running game.
Three down.
He's at the 40. He's at the 30. He gets hit out of bounds at the 28. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 28-yard line. Pulls it in, and that's a 1st down. And he's tackled right around the 12-yard line.
Flipper.
And they get him in the backfield for a loss.
Good job here by the defense. If you let this quarterback set and throw, he'll kill you all game. But they got excellent pressure on that play.
Second down and 12. Ball on the 14. Just under 3 to go in regulation. He gets out to about the 12-yard line.
Call it a gain of 2 yards. That makes it 3rd and 11.
Man left. Shift.
Has some daylight. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. Wait a second. They put the points on the board, but they might have to take them down. They'll line up for another third down play because of the penalty.
Well, here you're in a third down situation, and then someone makes a mental mistake. It makes your blood boil if you're a coach.
Third and even longer now after the penalty. They come out in a 5-wide set. Loose football. Picked up by the defense. Great play by the defender to pick up that ball for the recovery.
It was a clutch play as well. Now their team has all the momentum.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's freaking go.
This is when things get a little prickly. You need your playmakers to really come through here. Here's a handoff, left side. They'll drop him for a loss.
Well, you can really mess with an offense's game plan if you can take away their ability to run.
Second down and 11 yards to the sticks. Ball on the 34-yard line. Just over a minute left. Trying to set up a little screen. Gets it to his tailback. Inside the 30. Touchdown, Seminoles. Rivera's play just proving that he can drive a defense absolutely crazy.
And think about this defense. I mean, all week long, they knew that they had to stop this quarterback and get pressure on him. And when the game is on the line, the most important play of the game, they...
Perfect call. Hit it. Came back for a block. Touchdown. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Keep everything in front. Keep everything in 20 of 22. You kidding me? Oh, shit. Yeah, it's third down. Let's go man here. No, not against them. Not against Bryant. Best corner, man. Best corner. No. That douchebag. is he so bad? All right, Isaac. He's a game changer, man. The Jet, he better win the Jet Award. Holy cow. What a ball game. What a ball game. Freaking ridiculous. Dumb. Survive. 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 Oh gosh. Shoot. Not over yet. Freaking King. Holy shit balls. What?